Hi to all of you. So I'm Lise. I'm the director of data science and engineering at Warner Bros. I was the first data scientist hired by this company 5 years ago. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about what I think is good data science for business. The reason I wanted to do this talk is because it took me a while to realize that good data science is not exactly the same as good data science for business. And what I think is the difference between the two things is more or less like the difference between what we call technology and what we call innovation. And the difference between technology and innovation is rather slight. It may look rather similar, but here you have two mices, and the difference between these two products, one was the mouse designed by Xerox at the beginning of the story of mouse, and it had 3 buttons, and it was pretty expensive to manufacture. And the mouse designed by Apple, after seeing the one designed by Xerox, had a single button and was very cheap to manufacture. And the difference between these 3 buttons and 1 button, $300 versus $15 to manufacture the product, is the heart of what we call innovation. It's about producing technology tools for experts versus producing technologies and tools for the masses. So reconsidering the data science, I would say data science, after a few years working in this field, it's just a tool, and it's an expert tool that requires a lot of things. It's about solving problems that requires you to have a good level of mathematics. It may involve dealing with big amount of data. It will require to have good programming skills and many other things. But I think the formation we have now to be data scientists is really focused on this part. And it's not that complicated to find people with these skills. So what is good data science for business in the end is good data science plus all this thing. I would say it's a good data science that is contextual, that is adapted to reality, that will deliver insights that are going to be usable by all stakeholders. And you want to deliver insights that are actionable by people. And in the best case, you may manage to put the data in the center of your organization, and it may help to align vision. And as all business are focused, you want to bring new value with this data. So after 5 years doing data science for the Warner Bros. Company, which is a non-technological company, very old company that exists for 100 years before they hired the first data scientist, I would consider that the job of a data scientist in a non-technical and rather like business-like environment is a trade-off between minimizing loss functions, what data scientists are trained to do, and maximizing the usage and the impact of the product and algorithm and tools you've been developing. Because you have to remember that even if you deliver the best algorithm for a problem, if people in your company don't use the algorithm to make decisions, it's like having nothing. So we have to realize that we are very technical people, that we do very sophisticated, but we have to be usable by business stakeholders. Otherwise, it's worthless doing it. So I tried to set up a framework to do data science in a business environment. And I would say the first point is about finding the real problem.